You mentioned a lot of those things. So I want to pick one so that I could understand how your strategy exactly worked in this particular scenario. So which one was your best performing channel? Was it email automation? Was it social media messaging? What really worked for you? What was responsible for
I
most of this growth?
so I think it was Instagram in 2019. So it wasn't working quite the same as it is today.
Mhm.
And we had a crazy conversion rate of like 80%. I think we were sending out thousands of messages, not only through our channel, but also through different other people channel, which was working as a referral, right? And we were kind of saying, have you heard about this platform for restaurants called Food Detect?
Okay, so
To restaurants.
so what was the process like on Instagram? Were you directly sort of using robots or whatever that you call it to sort of send direct
Um,
messages to your potential
no,
clients?
that in that sense, I think it was manual. So we had around 600 influencers at the time. And we were asking them to send an email to all their database of restaurants following them. And we gave them a message to send out to. And so at some point, I think it was end of 2019, you have pretty much every restaurant in Europe that received a message from an influencer saying, do you know this platform called Food Detective?
Okay, so it looks like influencers are the key part here, right? So are these your affiliates? Would you call them your affiliates? Do you pay them any cut once they sort of help you close a deal?
We did. We don't anymore.
Okay.
We did in the past, yes.
And how did you manage to sort of hire 600 influencers? That's, I wouldn't call it hire, but how did you manage to convince 600 influencers to send out a mail to their followers?
So I think there's a very strong sense of community where we said, okay, we all know the problem restaurants have, right? They have too much on their plate. They have too many platforms to manage. They have a crazy tech stack, and who here wants to help us? And very quickly, you have a lot of people that not only work with restaurants, but maybe were restaurateurs before, were like, yeah, I want to help. I want to be part of this. And this way, it's kind of the ball gets rolling. Once it's difficult to get in, but once you're in, people that actually speak to each other.
Mhm.
And so we created this database of food influencer, which we still were very closely work with as of today, that helped us get the voice out.
Got it. And so what happens once your potential restaurant, lead gets this mail from one of their influencers? How do you close
Oh,
them?
we don't. They just take control of their profile, and once they have, then it's easy, right? Because you're an email away from them, or you can just simply tell them like, "There's this new feature, or we want to feature you in this guide, or whatever."
Yeah. So I'm talking more about the conversion. For example, I'm expecting all of these new sort of restaurants might just start with your free plan. Now you got to do something to sort of convince them to move them to that $200 or $800 plan, right? So what exactly are you doing there to sort of sort of move them, to a higher tier?
Oh, I think it's just a matter of having them to use the paying features, and a lot of them are on the premium plan, right? And as soon as they want to do some more, then obviously they have to pay.
Thanks for watching the B2B SaaS Podcast channel. I believe that the best way of building SaaS companies is by regularly talking to real founders who are out there building their companies. These founders have gained tons of insights during their journey, and I'm here to bring those to you. So if you want more such stuff, please make sure to subscribe to the channel here.